Hi everyone, so I'm starting off with clean dry hair and I'm just going to be taking about 1 inch horizontal partings and curling all of her hair. So I'm just going to be curling all of her hair away from her face. I want it all going away from her face because this is going to help me with my technique later. So getting all of that prepped, and then I'm going to take her hair extensions and I'm going to be clipping these in. So back combing at the root here with my 3-row styling comb, spraying some of the dry volume burst to lock that back combing in place. And then I'm going to be clipping these wefts in and then just curling those like normal. So I'm going to clip in about 3 or 4 wefts. This one I'm just going to clip in about halfway down her hair shaft here, just to add a little bit more length to the overall style because we're doing a down style. So once all of those wefts are in, I'm going to be adding a little bit of back combing at the crown. And then that is it for prep, just securing that with the Kenra working spray. Now I'm going to go in at the crown and just going to twist this section here and secure it into place. This is going to kind of get the volume where I want right there. Then taking this donut, I'm going to cut it and use it so it's lengthwise. And I'm just pinning this right in the middle and the back to those extensions. So this is going to create a base for me to pin into the entire time. So even though this style is going to look super loose and just delicate, all these pieces are going to be super secure because I'm pinning them into this base here. So I'm taking all these pieces, twisting them away from her face, which is why I curled the hair that way, and then I'm pinning them into this donut. You can get these at Sally's, Amazon. So just continuing to do that, and then I'm going to kind of push the hair up the hair shaft. So once I have one of these twists, and I twist it away from her face, I'm going to fluff it out, and then I'm going to grab 1 or 2 hairs at the very bottom and push that hair up the hair shaft. And this is going to kind of scrunch those curls, and then I can pin them pretty much anywhere I want to. So I'm leaving out the sides on either side, all the hair on the sides for last, because that's going to kind of be the touch up and the icing on the cake and just kind of all my detail pieces. But the rest of this, I'm just pinning into that base, making sure that I feel my bobby pins slide into each other or grip the base, just so that they're very secure here. And I'm just kind of arranging all of these twists how I want. I'm leaving some ends out as I go along because I want some nice soft loose ends just to kind of be delicately falling out of the style. Even though they look like they're falling out of the style, you can see here I'm pinning them in and then just kind of like leaving the ends out so they're not actually falling apart here. Now on the sides, I'm just going to be bringing these back super soft, and when you're doing a style like this, you want to make sure that your sides look nice and soft and balanced from the front. You don't want any big lumps or bumps sticking out from the front, so just kind of arranging that how it looks best with your client's face, and then I'm just pinning those. Then on this side, I'm just going to create a soft regular 3-strand braid here with all the hair left on this side. You can leave some soft tendrils out on around her face if you want. That's just personal preference. But I'm just fluffing out this braid, and then I'm going to bring it across in the back so you can see it right there. And then just securing that into place and fluffing it out a little bit more because I like my braids really big and loose looking. And then from there, I'm just going to go in and make sure everything is still secure. I'm going to curl these little ends that I left out just so they have a nice little bend to them and make sure they're all kind of doing what I want. Then topping it off with the volume spray just to keep everything nice and secure. Make sure nothing's moving around. And then my favorite is the working wax. This is just going to kind of keep all of those little ends nice and smooth. It's going to smooth any of the frizz that's going on there and just kind of make them all nice and cohesive and soft. This is the finished style, you guys. I'm absolutely in love with it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.